Yo, what is up, guys? Steel Vico here, and welcome back to another Spirit Halloween video. I'm not sure when this video is coming out. It might be coming out on the 27th. It might come out tonight on the 26th. I'm not sure. But basically, I figured I would record this now in case we get a sneak peek tomorrow, because we do have a few more props. And yes, one of them has been leaked pretty largely known now. And so I think that it is probably going to come out tomorrow, since it didn't come out today, even though there's a big chance for it. So in the event that it does, I want to only make 2 videos tomorrow. I only want to have to upload 2. So hopefully this comes out to you guys tonight and you guys can watch it, whenever, because I know some of my videos get hurt when I do the rest. So basically the only 2 I have left to cover is Miss Mercy and the Hauntress. Today I'm going to be covering Miss Mercy. The Hauntress is for the 27th or the 27th. So we're going to do we're going to cover Miss Mercy. I apologize if I sound a little tired, because I am tired. But basically this is the 5.2 foot Miss Mercy animatronic. She's $200. She is an interesting prop, in my opinion. A lot of people were really excited for her. I wasn't super excited. I was not all that into the Miss Mercy character, but she is cool, and I can't say I dislike her. I like her, but she's just not one like that. Is personally one of my favorites. I like how she looks quite human-like, and there is quite a bit of detail on her face, and how you can kind of move this bandage here to either have her eyes completely covered, or have it covered, or not have it covered at all. Her hat is good. Her detailing on her gown, whatever you want to call this, is good. I like it. I really do like the detail on the face. I think there's a lot. It looks quite human-like, and it is quite creepy. And the hair is okay. It's covered up mostly by the hat, so it's kind of hard to say much about the hair, but, it's alright. The eyes, I kind of wish they would have done a little something different than just that, but, it is what it is. It's not it's not terrible, but, I wish they would have done a little something different with the eyes. It was simple enough when it started. She wanted to help her suffering, sick, and dying patients ease their way into the great beyond, until the twisted power of life over death took hold and drove her mad. Now Miss Mercy roams the halls of hospitals across the country, stealing the life of anyone unfortunate enough to come under her care. Look out, because if you see her eyes, it's too late. You're already dead. Now, reading that description, it does make a little more sense now why she's got this cloth covering her eyes, and why her eyes are kind of closed. It's supposed to be like a Medusa type thing, I guess. If you see your eyes, you're in trouble, you're gonna die. And that's kind of cool, I guess, and I didn't realize that, and that's why you would have it covered. You would want to probably factor that into the story for your character, so it kind of makes some sense. And also, the detail on her teeth is pretty good. I kind of like it. Miss Mercy will always be watching over you with your turning head motion and moving body. Includes an animatronic instruction manual, volume control, external speaker jack, adapter, screws, product sounds. And once again, well done, Spirit. You listen to me, you guys listen to me, and you changed it to sounds instead of sayings. I'm proud of you. Laughter and neck cracking sounds. So she doesn't have any phrases, which I don't know how I feel about. I feel like they might have messed it up and done some cheesy doctor puns, so I guess I can appreciate that they don't have any of that. She's animated, IR sensor activated, step pad compatible, multi-purpose remote, activator compatible, try-me button compatible, adapter type 6 volt, 2 amp included, cord length 9.8 feet. So yeah. So now I'm just going to go through some of the pictures here. This one picture here just looks kind of off to me from a distance. It just doesn't quite look right. As in, it just doesn't look good to me in this picture. But, I think that's just the way that the lighting is and the way that the pictures are. Because this looks really creepy. It's like a creepy, demented nurse. Which I've definitely seen before. The concept of that is definitely really creepy. And she does look quite lifelike, like a real person, until you kind of see her face. and then you realize something's not right, and that this isn't a real person, and then you kind of get freaked out, and it's pretty cool. So why don't I just show you guys the animation now, and real quick, and then I'll talk about it, talk through it. It is 37 seconds long. Alright, guys, I am back here. And quick disclaimer: at the end of the video, I have a message for you that I would like you guys to see, just because I have a few questions for you guys about what my next piece of content should be. So you can see here, her head starts spinning. She makes grunting. She moves slowly from side to side. Now I understand that her head motion is the main part of this, so I kind of understand it, but I wish she would move a little quicker from side to side. Head turning motion is creepy. She's unnerving. She's a little gross. Makes me just a little bit uncomfortable, which is definitely well done for Spirit to do something that, kind of makes you feel a little weird, a little off. The sound effects are good and gross. I definitely like this prop, and I like what it does because I'm kind of used to that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little uneasy, a little kind of like, ew, what am I looking at? So definitely props to Spirit and whatever company made this for giving me that effect. So definitely a good character to have, as long as you get a chance to have her in good lighting and your people are able to hear her sound effects. She would be very effective in, a haunt, as long as the people are able to see her and see her for a long enough time. So now to my final thoughts here before I do my little conclusion here. I want to say that I do like her. I like that she's 5'2". It's all right. We get a lot of 6-foot props, so it's nice to see some variation in height. She's just an old lady with a big hunch in her back, so that's why she's shorter. And these head spinning animation is not what I expected, and I think it's interesting because it's kind of better than just a character that moves back and forth and talks. We see a lot of that, and certainly an interesting animation. And just because the originality of it, and I know it's been done before, but because it's something different that we haven't seen in a while, I'm going to say that that's pretty good. I was going to actually, before this, I was planning on talking about how I'm not a fan of the animation, but now realizing that it's kind of original, something we haven't seen before, I'll give it a pass and actually say that that was pretty cool, and I'm kind of glad that they went with that now that I think about it in retrospect. So anyway, guys, that is the 5.2-foot Miss Mercy animatronic. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. What do you guys think about her? Are you going to be picking her up? Does she make you uncomfortable as well, just a little bit? What do you think of her animation? Do you agree with me, my newfound appreciation for the animation, or would you have preferred something else? I'd like to hear from you in the comments down below. Okay, guys. Right now, before I do my little message, I just want to mention the price. So that is $200. She's $199.99. I think mm, it's pretty fair. A lot of the life sizes we're getting this year are roughly $200, and considering the animation and stuff, I think that makes sense. It fits with the other prices. It doesn't really stand out to me. But I would have liked to have seen her for 150 to 180, but that is just me and how I would like to kind of space out my money. But I think, in the grand scheme of all the other props and animation wise, I think it is a fair price compared to everything else. Okay, guys, now real quick, please stay tuned just real quick. I have a quick question for all of you viewers out here. I just wanted to know, so as you know, my Spirit Halloween video did not work out. I went to Goodwill and I didn't find a whole lot of stuff. And also when I went to Spirit, it wasn't open. I didn't have very many new pictures. I got a few, but there isn't a whole lot to show for that. But we did do an interesting day trip, and we were out for the day, and it was pretty fun. So if you guys were any curious about any of the footage that I got, even my brief intro, and if you guys want me to record and just talk about the few things that I got, and if you want to see the other pictures, let me know. Let me know if you want to see the Spirit Halloween and Goodwill be separated in two videos, or if you just want me to cover it in one. Uh, Suggestions would be great. Please leave a comment down below giving me your thoughts. I just want some advice on what you guys would like to see. Because if I don't get any, then I probably just won't release it. Anyway, guys, I know I came out pretty late with this one. compared to, I know I put it out like a late hour, late in the day. Um, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the rest. The reason I did this is so that I could put out the next one, and if another sneak peek happens tomorrow, I'll be ready. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.